2 years ago, police officers in Louisville, Kentucky were called to a house after neighbors reported hearing a woman screaming for help from inside. What they found was deeply disturbing. At first, the officers couldn't get in. Every door was barricaded from within. With no obvious entry point, they were forced to find another way inside.
That was hard. Look at that boy. Which windows to kick out? Is anybody else in there? Is he Hispanic?
Yeah. Sorry, sir. I know he's got it on his chest. And he's got it on his
But there's no one else in here, right?
No, you can
There we go.
Thank you so much.
And yes, what you're about to hear is exactly what they saw. The woman calling for help was chained to the floor. A heavy metal chain was locked around her neck, anchoring her in place. The officers used an axe to free her. Only then did they learn what had happened. Her ex-partner had chained her to the bedroom floor after an argument, then left her there alone. Despite being restrained, the woman managed to kick the bedroom window out of its frame. That was when her neighbors finally heard her cries and called for help. By the time police reached her, she had been trapped for 2 full days. 2 days later, officers tracked down and arrested her ex-partner, who had abandoned her as punishment, leaving her to survive on her own.
As soon as he locked that lock, I knew it was over. I said, this is my only time. If I don't get free now, I'm going to be dead.
While the woman in Kentucky was found before her situation became fatal, another police discovery in the Netherlands revealed what happens when victims are not so fortunate. Dutch officers initially entered an industrial building in Rotterdam after receiving a tip about a possible drug plantation. But what they uncovered inside went far beyond drugs.
Politie! 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 Politie!
Hidden within the building was an old shipping container, converted into a fully equipped torture chamber. The container was soundproofed. Inside stood a dentist's chair, fitted with restraints for hands and feet. Nearby were tools no one should ever find together: a saw, head shears, pliers, and surgical instruments such as scalpels. As the search continued, the full scope became clear. The building housed an entire torture prison operated by a drug gang. 6 additional shipping containers had been converted into holding cells. Victims were kept there, then taken one by one into the torture chamber, where they were abused to force information out of them. Sometimes police horror begins with calls that seem completely routine. In one case, officers responded to reports of a few burning bushes.
I need you to get fire, CID, and 04 out here. This looks like a body that's burning.
Stand by for fire patient.
Nothing about the call suggested what they were about to find.
Responding on the over.
I haven't walked up super close. I just walked up close enough to spray it out because obvious I wasn't going to get all up on it. I got to about right here where I hosed it.
But at the scene, it quickly became clear that this was no ordinary fire. Even for seasoned officers, discoveries like this are hard to endure. At the crime scene, a dog barked relentlessly at the officers as they examined a burned body.
What's up, puppy? What's up, doggy? You sure are hanging around here. Is that your person over there? Hey, the way that dog's hanging around, is the dog trying to be protective or trying to lead us over there? Because it looks like she's trying to lead us over there.
At the time, they didn't realize that the animal would become the key to solving the case. A check of the dog's microchip revealed it belonged to a 26-year-old woman named Mandy, who was later identified as the victim. The dog was taken to an animal shelter. The next day, a man called claiming the dog was his. On the phone, he identified himself simply as Mandy and asked to get the animal back.
Hi, I just got a message saying you guys found my dog.
We believe so. So, what is your dog?
He's a poodle retriever mix.
Poodle retriever mix?
Yeah, he's white.
Okay. Where does the dog belong?
Well, I was on my way to Wichita, Kansas, and I live in San Marcos, and Titan is his name. He just ran off.
He ran off from where?
Yeah, out of rest area.
What was your name? I apologize.
My name is Mandy. I'm actually at work, and I just I want my dog. I'm sorry you guys had to deal with that, but yeah, I'll come get him. What is it? 100 miles.
So that's what I'm trying to figure out is so your name is Mandy Rose Reynolds.
Sure.
So about 1 o'clock last night, you and Jared were at a rest stop.
Oh,
and
Jesus Christ. Yes. What? I mean, what is the interrogation about?
No, I'm just trying to make sure I understand why.
You know what? That dog, that's my dog you guys have. Let's get that straight, detective.
Okay, and that's fine. I understand that.
You know what? I'll just come to the pound. Goodbye. This is Mandy.
Mandy?
Yeah.
That man turned out to be Mandy's cousin, Derek, a repeat offender with 9 prior convictions. When he arrived to retrieve the dog, he was arrested. He later confessed to killing his cousin and setting her body on fire. On a cold night in February 2017, police officer Troy Tadlock was on routine patrol in Sioux, Iowa, when he noticed a car ahead of him with a broken brake light. He activated his lights and attempted to pull the vehicle over. Instead of stopping, the driver accelerated. When the car finally came to a halt, a woman jumped out and ran. The vehicle immediately sped away again. After Tadlock caught the fleeing woman, the situation escalated even further.
23, you got a copy? You 10-2?
Yep, I have one in custody, Woodbury. One in custody.
Where are we at?
Going north on Allison, towards the range.
The woman surrendered without resistance, but the man who had been in the car with her, Melvin Spencer, continued to flee. Deputy Mike Lenz, alerted by Tadlock, spotted the vehicle a short distance away. What followed was a high-speed pursuit that ended when the car crashed into a snowbank.
That's right, though. Good job.
Then, without warning, Melvin Spencer opened fire on the police car. 16 shots were fired.
Shot fired! Shot fired! Shot fired! Give me help!
He was eventually arrested. A second man who had fled on foot was located only after a 2-hour search.
Get your hands up! Hands up now! Put your hands where I can see them now! You move, you're gonna get shot. You understand me? Lay on the belly!
Yes, sir.
Get on your belly now!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They're in my jacket, sir. My hands are in my jacket,
Shut
sir.
your mouth!
Given the violence of the encounter, officers initially believed they had dismantled a major criminal operation. But the truth was far more absurd. The 2 men and the woman had run simply because they didn't want to receive a ticket for the broken brake light. Melvin Spencer was later sentenced to 25 years in prison for attempted murder. Have you ever been alone at home, heard noises coming from the attic, and decided not to investigate? Sometimes that instinct is the right one. 2 years ago, a man in Wisconsin heard strange sounds coming from his attic and immediately called the police.
How you feeling? How you feeling?
Officers searched the space, which was filled with thick, dusty insulation. Finding nothing at first, they prepared to leave. That's when the homeowner's girlfriend called them back. Hidden beneath the insulation, completely covered in dust, was a man lying still in the attic. He was arrested on the spot.
It's that door right there. Carlos, you stay. No, I'm not going up there.
36. He's on the porch with another individual. I'm gonna be heading up there.
Hey, I'm putting my firearm.
Put your way. Turn around.
I just told him, come in here.
Turn around.
I'm trying to come in.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Suspect up here. Coming through the back over here. Other individual has a firearm. He has it holstered. Just hold still. You got anything on you we need to know about?
No, sir. Look at my leg.
You got any weapons or anything?
No, sir.
You got any weapons up in that attic?
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
The man was later identified as a suspect who had fled from a nearby shooting and had been hiding there to avoid capture. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. See you next time.